On today's daily KHL update, Mikail Grabovski scores a beauty, but Ilya Bryzgalov and Red Army get lit up. Evgeni Malkin with another goal and an assist for Metallurg Magnitogorsk. And Zdeno Chara still searching for his first win with Lev Praha. All that and more on today's daily KHL update. Ilya Bryzgalov and Red Army, or CSKA Moscow, visit Akbar's Kazan. And Akbar's offense was flying tonight. Alexei Morozov sets up Denis Zaripov for a beauty just 2.5 minutes in, 1-0 Kazan.
Zaripov and Morozov have been a dynamic duo for Akbar's, dating all the way back to the Russian Super League.
Late in the first, Yanni Pessinen waits to set up Jarkko Immonen for another nice goal, 2-0 Akbar's.
Two Russians connect for the first goal and two Finns connect for the second.
Red Army looking for a comeback in the second. Mikail Grabovski, wraparound, and O.M. Grabovski, what a snipe.
The Leaf center's got a 3-game point streak going for him.
Yeah, it looks like he's heating up. And in the third, Pavel Datsyuk sets up Alex Radulov, who bangs away at it. CSKA comes back to tie it.
And Alex Radulov seems somewhat amused by it.
Yeah, he should really celebrate a bit more, though.
I know.
Yeah. Akbar's takes control again, though. Denis Zaripov with the dazzling dangles to score his second of the game. 3-2 Akbar's.
This is his first game in 10 days, but you'd never know it. He hasn't missed a bit.
And about a minute later, Jarkko Immonen scores his second of the game past Bryzgalov as well. 4-2 Akbar's.
Bryzgalov's body language doesn't make it look like he's having much fun.
No, and Yanni Pessinen would add an empty netter as Akbar's Kazan wins by a final score of 5-2. Bryzgalov falls to 1-3 on the season. Evgeni Malkin and Metallurg Magnitogorsk hosted Lant. First period, Enver Leeson dishes to Malkin, who crashes the net, and Leeson buries the rebound.
Khudobin didn't like Malkin's drive, but the goal counts, 1-0 Magnitka.
Halfway through the second, Roman Rukavishnikov with the initial blast, and Jonas Andersson pots the rebound, 1-1 game.
That's the Swedes' fourth of the season for Atlant.
Midway through the third, now streaking in, Enver Leeson just fires one past Anton Khudobin, his 7th of the season, 2-1 Magnitogorsk.
He's already matched his goal total from last season and in 26 fewer games.
Bruins prospect goalie Anton Khudobin really the only reason Atlant was in this game, stopping 36 of 38 shots. Evgeni Malkin scores an empty netter as time expires, his 4th of the season, 2 points on the game, 13 points in 12 games, and Magnitogorsk wins 3-1. Zdeno Chara and Lev Praha visit Salavat Ulayev in Ufa, home of this year's World Junior Hockey Championship. Lev already up 1-0 until later in the first, Igor Mironov scores one with the wrist shot, power play marker 1-1.
Mironov is now tied for second in KHL goal scoring with 9.
Salavat pulls ahead just over 4 minutes later. Recently acquired Denis Parshin tips home Vitaly Atushov's shot, 2-1 Salavat.
Drew McIntyre was no chance on that tip.
And still in the first, less than a minute later, Nikita Filatov with a spectacular solo effort to get into the slot and snipe it home. His 4th of the season, 3-1 Salavat after 1.
Filatov had just 8 points in 18 games after coming over from the NHL last season. He already has 10 points in 17 games this season. His KHL career high, though, is 22 points in 26 games.
He's well on his way. Second period now. Chara over to Vrana for the shot, and Jakub Klepish tips it perfectly 5-hole. Lev within 1.
Klepish won the Gagarin Cup with Salavat 2 seasons ago.
But Alex Vitov puts the dagger in for Salavat in the third period, his 3rd goal of the season, and Salavat wins by a final score of 4-2.
Chara played over 30 minutes in this one, but it wasn't enough to get Lev the win. They have now lost all 5 games since acquiring Chara, and they are also winless without the injured Jakub Voracek.
A few more scores to tell you about. Sergei Kostitsin's goal streak continues as Avangard beats Spartak 5-3. He's now got goals in all 5 of his KHL games this season. Kostitsin also with some pretty buzzworthy comments about letting the NHL lockout last for an entire year because he doesn't want to switch teams mid-season. Korolyuk now tied for the KHL lead in goal scoring with 9, but it wasn't enough to stop Vitas from losing 3-1 to Dynamo Minsk. Igor Skorohodov scores his 8th of the season, tying him for 3rd in KHL goal scoring, as Yugra beats Dynamo Riga 4-3. Lokomotiv would beat Avdamo Balist 4-3 in overtime, Nicholas Hagman assisting on Dmitry Kulikov's overtime winner. And 3 more scores to tell you about. Severstal destroying Slovan 6-0. Boris Astana dominates Donbass 6-1. And 1 more score to tell you about. Evgeny Kuznetsov picking up an assist in his return to the lineup as Traktor Chelyabinsk beats Torpedo 6-3. And that was today's daily KHL update. I'm Steve Dangle.
And I'm Andreas Sachenko.
See you Friday.